We live. What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in again to the Hallway Entrepreneur vlog. Um, Today's my birthday, actually. Turn 32 now, and yeah, it's been a ride. Had a lot of experience the past few years in my 20s. I think I wasted a lot of time in my 20s, and people wondering why I grind so hard right now and why I'm hustling everything. It's because I basically um, think about it this way. I look at it this way. I I took out a loan to have fun in my 20s. So now that I used up my loan, I'm paying it back right now by hustling. It should have been the other way around, but to be honest, I wouldn't have learned what I know today if I didn't make those mistakes. I'd rather make the mistakes earlier in life than actually making the mistakes now, especially when I'm getting older. So my goal in the next 5 years is actually to build my empire and be sustainable as far as not having to work for somebody. I'm still gonna grind, but I don't want to go back to working for a 9 to 5. That's basically why people get into entrepreneurship is because they want to hustle for themselves than building somebody else's dream. So, anyways, yeah, so 32 today, and I really want to get into my 30s. I should have started earlier, but I had to go through the process where I'm making the transition from employee uh, to entrepreneur, and it's been rough. I mean, it's not easy, and I see some people that actually are trying to make the transition, and they know how it feels. Because having, to be honest, I wouldn't call myself an entrepreneur if I still had a part-time job or a day job, because of the fact that when you go full-time, it's a whole different beast. You have nothing to fall on, and people really think that they can build a business doing it part-time. Maybe you can. I don't know. I've I jumped into it, so I wouldn't really know how it is. But I see guys that are part-time entrepreneurs or have a part-time business on the side that never grow because they were still stuck in the regular job. And nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta, of course, you need to live, right? But you won't have that 100% going into your business. You always be 50%. And a lot of guys I see, I have some friends that have businesses on the side, and they I don't see them growing, and they always wonder why. Oh, I'm trying to take it to the next level, but I can't. I don't have enough capital. Blah blah blah. It's because you're lazy. I think it's because you're lazy. You're depending on your other job, your full time job, and when you're a full time entrepreneur, you there's always a flame that's lighting up your ass. So you're always on the edge. I'm always on the edge. Um, to be honest, I I wish I kind of kept a part time job, at least a part time, um, because I pretty much suffered the last 3 years as far as trying to build a business, and I had nothing to fall back on. So it was a lot of stress on me, but I understood how important it was to actually go 100% on my business. I'm talking about like the eBay stuff and and my GC Media Hawaii, my other video production business. And I think if I had a part-time job or a full-time job while trying to build my media business, especially, I would never have made it this far. I started in April this year, 2018, and to be honest, I I have I built that business pretty quick because I did a lot of favors for people, did a lot of free jobs, and people don't understand that you gotta you gotta give value. when you first start. Like people are not going to trust you if you don't even give them any value. Of course, you're not going to get business, but yeah. So I believe that you really got to go 100% in entrepreneurship. Um, there's no guarantee that you're going to make it, but there's also no guarantee that you will make it. So I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of guys have that problem. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now as far as entrepreneurship and just grinding. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I just finished working out, uh, and I'm trying to get into a routine. Actually, gonna start talking about that. Well, that's my topic for today. Is getting into a routine. When you work for yourself, you don't have anybody telling you what to do. You don't have people. You don't have anybody to report to. You don't have a set schedule. Anything goes during the day, so you can actually uh, get consumed by other things easily, very easily. Social media, um, people calling you, people asking you questions, people wasting your time. Um, I had people reaching out to me saying, "Hey, some guys talk like I chat with some guys, but I don't know if they understand that I stopped talking to them because I'm busy." So once in a while, I'll respond back, but most of the time, I won't even reply back to you, especially if it's not about business or it's if we're not doing anything together. It's because um, I make my own income, and the guys I usually talk to, already have a job, so they're talking to me on their free time, their day off. But there's no such thing as a day off for me because I'm always constantly working, thinking of other things to do. So getting in routine is important. I I really think that health. Well, I really think health is important as far as running a business. That's why I'm getting into this routine where I wake up at 5 a.m. I start working out at 6 a.m. and then I finish at 7, sometimes 7:30, 8, depending on what I do in the morning. Um, and I usually today I did not spend too much time on a computer answering emails or um, replying back to people and checking my online store and all that stuff. I actually just took my pre-workout. I checked my email real quick, and then when the pre-workout started kicking in, then I went out and did my routine, my workout, and um, I'm actually trying to build a small little home gym in my lanai. Um, Instead of going out, I have a gym membership with Planet Fitness. People talk shit about Planet Fitness, but um, they're actually pretty good. They have a lot of amenities and massage chair and all that, better than 24 Hour Fitness, to be honest. And it's dirt cheap. It's $25 a month. But the only thing I hate about going to a gym is the commute to the gym. And by the time you get there, you're so exhausted because you're driving. You have to find parking. Sometimes you're in traffic. Sometimes people piss you off. Once you get to the gym, your mind is not focused anymore. By having the gym in the lanai or at the house, I can just jump into it. No worries. I don't got to drive or anything. I spend that, I don't waste 30 minutes getting to the gym. So, and I don't believe in actually, what is that, lifting heavy anymore. I already did my time and I'm paying for it right now as far as weight training and being the strongest guy. As long as you get the sweat in and you get your blood flowing and you just move, I think that's good enough, especially for guys in like their 30s, unless you're like a bodybuilder and on PEDs. But it is what it is. Yeah, so get into the routine. Get shit done. Just find a routine because you gotta find your rhythm, the way you work, so you don't waste a lot of time procrastinating, getting distracted by other stuff. And I actually um, installed the app block, so I don't really go on Instagram or Facebook, because sometimes people reply to me, or sometimes I'm curious or I'm bored. I get bored because this thing right here, this thing will destroy you as far as your time and your productivity. Yeah, so I'm actually I actually made this the app blocker to be unblocked until 12 p.m. because I don't want to spend too much time on the computer. So at least by 12 p.m. I can take a rest. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as routine. Um, just you got to get into the routine. You got to get into a routine. If you don't have a routine, you will. I'm telling you now, you will not grow. Um, it's pretty much it. Time is all 10. It's 10 minutes already. So like I said, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get into the routine of making his vlogs. Um, and trying to find which setup is best for me. The setup I'm using right now is actually the my A6300, which is my work cam. But I have a A6500, which I rarely use. So that's going to be dedicated to doing videos, like video projects, and actually work with my GC Media Hawaii company. This one will probably be my vlog camera and just my photography camera because I recently started doing real estate photography again. Anyways, that's it, man. Trying to get rid of this. So like I said, I'm trying to get into 2019 with the momentum built already. So 2019 is the day. I mean, is the year planning to get shredded and optimal as far as like everything in my life. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I probably might make a video after this about eBay reselling. This vlog is mainly about just the struggles I go through every day and just some tips for people that just started. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace.